Hey everybody, this is Carla, and I am back with another encouraging word. So, my devotional this morning was about testimonies, and it was called Testimonies Take Time. And that really got me to thinking about how what we tell other people about the things that we've been through, how that helps them. And I saw a quote or a little post on Facebook that said, "Our testimony is somebody else's survival guide." So that made me think about mine and how I got through some things. And it was because the person, when I relapsed, the person that came to the car to get me out of the car, the very first thing she said to me was, "I love you, Carla." So that was what I needed to hear in that moment. And then as my time with her progressed along and I was in mentoring sessions, she told me part of her testimony. Well, what I didn't know was some of the same things that happened to me had happened to her. There was one particular thing that I will not divulge ever, but because of what she said to me, and because I knew she survived, and I knew where she is now in life, and I have seen her life progress, and I have watched God bless her. I have watched her walk into her promises. This gave me encouragement. So your testimony is important. Don't ever think that your testimony is not important. It might be your story, but your story is meant to bring God glory. But it is also meant to help someone else get through things. Things that you have been through. Sometimes people feel like they're the only person that's ever been through that situation. But they're not. And they need to know that. They need to know they're not alone. They need to know that they can survive. You know, Revelation 12:11 says we have overcome and conquered Satan by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Come on, somebody. You got to testify. If the Lord has brought you through something, how can you not tell people about it? If you've been to hell and back and he held your hand the whole way, how can you keep that to yourself? Don't do that. Help somebody else get through their life. Help somebody else to know they're not alone. Help them to know they have a God that loves them and cares about every single detail in their life. He's not just there for the big things. He's there for all the little things too. Man, just look around at the little things you have in your life now. Look at how much brighter and greener the trees are, and how much more beautiful the songs of the birds that you hear. The butterflies are prettier. You know, if caterpillars are your thing, they're cool too. You know, I was sitting somewhere last night and I watched these sweet little deer. They just moseyed out of the wood like little Bambis, just came out of the woods. And I watched them sit and eat. And it was amazing. And I was so blessed by it. You know, those things, they matter. Those little things matter. And God blesses us with those little things too. He's there in the big things, but he's also there in the little things. So every little thing that has happened to you, every good and perfect gift has come from him. And you have to tell somebody else, because you got to give somebody else hope and keep them walking down the path that they need to go down. Let them know how good God is. So your testimony takes time to build. But as it's building, tell someone. And who knows, one day you might stand up and tell the whole world about your testimony. You don't know what God's going to do. But today and every day, be encouraged. Bless others. Hold on to hope. Believe in God's promises and trust in the Lord always.